Hey guys, I told you there'd be more cowbell. All right. So, in the boxes of stuff that I had sort of going through, there was this weird box of old books. A lot of books from when I was in college, up at Humboldt and also at Sonoma State, Valley College too. This hat's pretty beat up, isn't it? Anyways, so there was a lot of books, and I was going to kind of do something about these different books that I found, and I am kind of doing that, but just one at a time. One of the books being a magazine, that Playboy. I know Ken Diller is looking forward to the Suzanne Summers one. He told me, or at least he commented that he is. But anyway, so one of the books I used to, I was, what's interesting is going through books that you read 30 years ago is like I used to read some heavy duty shit. I read nothing even close to that anymore. But got a plane going here. Sorry about that. Not many planes, but there's one flying overhead. But there's this book. It's called On Photography by Susan Sontag. And I actually learned about this book in I can't remember which one, but a Woody Allen movie, I think, is when I first heard about this book. Maybe Manhattan, actually. So Woody Allen is a whole different story, and I don't even want to get into that, but just, anyways, I ended up buying this book, reading this book, tripping out on this book. So I've always known who Susan Sontag was, but I didn't know until, not that long ago, that she went to North Hollywood High School and is alumni. Now, I don't know if she actually graduated, or I think she did, but so, kind of got me thinking about the different alumni of North Hollywood High, and I thought about, like, should I do a top 10 list of the top 10, blah blah, and in kind of a way I am doing that, but more it's what I'm arguing is that I think it would be very difficult, especially if another public school, maybe a private school could compete, but another public school that has the alumni that North Hollywood has, North Hollywood High School has. So I made a little bit of a list. It's kind of here, it's sloppy writing, so I'm not going to show it to you. But I'll just kind of go through, what, I guess I can put it on. I have a mic stand here that I have this on, so I'll kind of refer to that. I'll kind of put it behind the camera again here so it doesn't fly away, which is going to fly away. Anyways, it's not working like the way I planned, but the birds are here, so that's good. First guy I wrote down, I was trying to do it alphabetical order, but then I missed a couple people. So this is more than 10 people, not in order, but, people that I think are noteworthy, as they say on Wikipedia, notable alumni. Well, Lance is notable North Hollywood alumni. Noah Berry Jr., okay? The dad on the Rockford Files. I freaking love the Rockford Files. Like, the Rockford Files for me is like comfort food, you know what I mean? It really is. And in fact, one time I got really sick and I was not feeling good. And not recently, but a while back. And I just couldn't really handle anything other than, sipping Gatorade and watching the Rockford Files, because, Anyways, so him. Harry Anderson, the magician and the judge on Night Court, okay? Everything I've heard, he was a total mensch, cool guy, same last name, he makes my list. A person that I'm not going to name their name exactly, I'm not even going to name their stage name, but their real name initials would be MB, and their stage name would be CC. And let's just say a very famous performer for adults. And I've got a very cool story about that was the first story I ever told on my podcast. Everybody flipped out about it. I called it No, I Didn't Even Kiss Her. And you either know who I'm talking about or you don't know who I'm talking about. And, hey, whatever. Adam Carolla, very controversial figure, especially in the North Hollywood crowd. But he is no doubt a significant person. I would argue that that he was one of the people that really kind of pushed the thing with podcasting forward. Now, I know he got help from people in North Hollywood that went to North Hollywood, friends, former friends, whatever. I don't know the details of the story. I know it was not good. I know it involved a lawsuit, blah, blah. It's kind of none of my business. But nonetheless, Adam Carolla pushed things forward as so, you know, whatever. And, you know, he's done other things too, but in my world, that was an important thing. Terry Garr. Oh man, Terry Garr. Now, anybody who knows me, especially if you knew me back in North Hollywood, knew I loved David Letterman. I watched David Letterman. My dad would let me stay up late, watch David Letterman, and one of the reoccurring characters, so to speak, was Terry Garr. She'd come on there and she'd kind of have this kind of flirtatious thing with Dave, and I just thought she was adorable, and I was really surprised that she was a North Hollywood alumni, but I knew that from a while back. Alan Ladd. Man, this is, I'm telling you, I dare anybody to come up with a better list of alumni from their high school. Shane, come on, Shane, cowboy hat, cool dude. Cuba Gooding Jr. Now, I'm not a big fan of the movie that I think he won his Oscar for, Jerry Maguire. I judge movies, one of the ways I judge movies in different ways, but one of the ways I judge movies is, do I want to see it again? I've seen Jerry Maguire one time, so okay, so that kind of tells you where it's at. It's not bad, it's cute, it's fine, it's harmless, but anyways, but freaking Cuba Gooding Jr. as OJ in The People vs. OJ Simpson, no, that's some real shit. I've seen that thing 3 times, okay? Aaron Moran, I used to love Happy Days. I freaking loved Happy Days, and not Joni Loves Chachi, but I definitely loved Happy Days, and she was Joni, and I know she struggled, but anyways, Aaron Moran. Robert Shields of Shields and Yarnell, the mime. I did mime for a while. You know, one time maybe I'll even kind of show you some stuff of me doing the rope or whatever, or a wall, you know. So anyways, I got to throw him on the list. He makes jewelry and art now, but he definitely was a cool dude, or is a cool dude. Russ Tamblyn of Twin Peaks. Come on, man, this is quite a list. Okay, now I'm getting down to 2 of my favorites. I mean, look, there are a lot of people on that list. I'm skipping over a lot of people, but the one that is, you know, the closest to me, connected to this bandana. Let me see if I think I set it up. Let's Billy Zoom on that side. I think I got, let's see what we got here. DJ Bonebreak, I think you can probably see it. It's reversed for me, but I think for you it's going to be pointed the right direction. I'm also wearing the limited edition DJ Bonebreak Husky for Life t-shirt. Bobby Duran made this special. And if you go, well, if you're watching this, you're on my Facebook page. So, because I only have these on Facebook right now. If you look at my cover photo, that's me standing behind the band X, standing directly behind DJ Bonebreak. And at the time, he's wearing a version of this shirt. So that's a pretty cool thing. And I got to know him a little bit. And I would say he's, you know, kind of, I can't say we're exactly friends, but we're more than acquaintances. So, and he's been real cool to me, and actually even sent me some cool books one time. And you know, he's just a cool guy, and he's been great. Made music for my podcast and what have you. So, he has a special place in my heart, no doubt. I didn't know, I had been an X fan forever. Didn't know he went to North Hollywood. It was kind of under the radar thing. He kind of didn't go into all the details, but he told me an interesting story about Walter Reed. So maybe I'll get him for the Donkey Squad Mr. Walters thing. That I did find out from Bobby Duran that there have been several sales of the t-shirt, so maybe the thing is back on. I'll have more details later, but for now, I'm going to go with number 1. So I've laid out a group. These are more my group. There's other people that on there that other people would be put on that list. I mean, you'd be surprised. You could make a list of 10 other people that kind of blow your mind. But on everybody's top 10 list for North Hollywood alumni, John Williams, yeah, the composer, the film composer, yeah, I dare you to beat that, dude. And I'm not even a freaking Spielberg kind of guy. I mean, you know, I like Jaws and, you know, well, E.T. I do like. I haven't seen that forever. Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. But John Williams, you know, he was freaking awesome. Obviously, Star Wars, all that. Many other things. But, you know, I dare you, you know, he's tough to beat. I mean, you could maybe beat him, but it's going to be tough. But you're not going to have Aaron Moran backing you up. So, anyways, it's a cool, kind of a cool school, you know, especially for a public school. So, there's a good chance if you're watching this, you went to North Hollywood, because pretty much no one else cares. So, anyways, I hope you're well. This is, I know some people are enjoying this, and the truth of the matter is I'm enjoying doing them. Kind of gets me out of my head a little bit, and because I'm not gonna lie to you, this hadn't been the easiest time for me. I know it hasn't been for anybody, but just speaking for myself. So if I can, I'm gonna, you know, keep these things going. So until next time, of course, if there is a next time. When in doubt, more cowbell.